We're still learning.
Live from the Pines, your favorite East Texas sports podcast, coming at you live. It's a sad day. I'm joined by co-host Trey Hensley, Lufkin, all-time everything leader.
Pretty much.
Cordell Rogers, Lufkin great. Right now he's in the CFL, representing Lufkin. Shout out to our guy. But
what do you said Hamilton was the last one. What are they, like the Argonauts, aren't they?
No,
Tiger Cats.
Before we get started, shout out to our guys at Zilker Belts. Use discount code PINES936 for all online orders. As you see, me and Trey have the Live from the Pines hats on. They will be dropping soon. Just be on the lookout. But what we're all here to talk about tonight is our Lufkin Panthers. Like I said, fired up all week about this game. I know if you watched yesterday's show, I talked enough about it, but it's over. The run's over. It's sad, but hey, it's a great day to still be a Lufkin Panther. I saw Cordell earlier at the barbershop, and I was like, hey, me and Trey, we're going to the game. Your boy welcome to ride. He hit me up. We put it in the works. We made the trip. We drove to New Caney. Just made it home. But we lost. Pack lost. You know, we played a great College Station football team. They did everything right. I don't think we saw a penalty on the ground until we were on 59 listening to Nasty.
Yeah, I think Nasty had it right. There wasn't a flag thrown until we touched the ball before 10 yards on the onside at the end.
Yeah, like it was a players' game. They got a chance to go at each other all night. And, you know, we didn't respond like we thought we would. You know, this team has been down a few times early, but, you know, they really, you know, haven't been slow. If the offense came out slow, defense came up and made up for it. Special teams play a big part of this season. Like, we had an all-around great team, great season. Shout out to the seniors. You know, y'all did a lot. Y'all broke a 4-year streak of not making the playoffs, and that's really big. But, you know, it's sad. I'm going to let Cordell take over for a little bit and, you know, tell us what you saw tonight, you know, and how proud you are of these kids no matter what happened.
You know, I saw a lot of fight for those guys. Like you said, those seniors, that'll be the last time they put on a Panther jersey. And I really wish those guys would really think about that, you know, because being a Lufkin Panther, that's something, you know, I grew up dreaming about as a little kid. That's something I wanted to be.
We watched the J.O. movie on the way up there.
Yeah, in fact, my goal wasn't to be the NFL player. My goal was to be a Lufkin Panther. So I feel like once those kids understand that, we'll be right. But I saw a lot of fight from those kids, man. I really love it. You know, better luck next year, man. That's all I can say. Really tough luck.
Spoon, you know, you sat there beside me for, you know, the 4 quarters, however long you were there. What did you see tonight?
I mean, I saw a group of kids that didn't quit. That was the big thing. I mean, it didn't matter. The first half was not pretty, to put it easy, and they didn't stop. They didn't quit. They came out, fought, marched right down the field to start the second half. It just came down to, you know, I think we just got beat, and you know, it's tough. I know those seniors didn't want to go out this way. What Nasty was saying, they're saying was like gone too far to just go this far or something like that.
Yeah, that was their motto.
Yeah, and you know, it sucks because when you know, guy for guy, we feel like we're better, and it just comes up short. It's a tough pill to swallow, and so I feel for the guys. And like Cordell was saying, it's, you know, I never put on the uniform, but I, you know, it was one of those.
You wore it until 8th grade.
I was one of those honor guards, and, you know, I lived and breathed every game. It was awesome. And so to go out not on top, it's always hard, but, you know, really feel for the guys.
Yeah, these guys couldn't have said it better. You know, sad way to go out. These kids fought hard. They go undefeated through district. They lose the first game. We talked about it yesterday. You lose in the Hurricane to Longview. Shout out to Longview. I think they won tonight.
They won 10 games in a row after that.
Yeah. Like, we played 3 teams that were, you know, playing in the second round tonight. So, you know, district was, you know, nothing but, you know, tough matchups. We played some teams that were weaker, but, you know, you got to give a shout out to all these teams we played against, especially go on the road to Galveston Ball. You go on the road to Port Alice Memorial. You get Barbers Hill at home, but, like, no matter what, you know, heck of a season. going undefeated in district, especially in 5A football in the state of Texas, is not easy. And, you know, these kids, they did it. They broke a 4-year curse not making the playoffs.
Got a gold ball out of it at the end.
Got to go. They got 2. They got one in the first round. You win the playoffs, you get one every round, right?
So they went to the second round. They went to the second round. It was upon a time where you kept losing the first round.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we just made it to the second round, man. You gotta take the small wins as they come.
And, you know, we're going to lose. We're losing a bunch of guys. We're going to lose 43 kids this year. And, you know, I hope these juniors, sophomores, that got a chance to, you know, be a part of this playoff run, freshmen that got to, you know, travel and watch this game, like, it means nothing to some, but to a lot in this community and in this town. You know, being a Lufkin Panther is everything. You put on that jersey at a young age, you go to AAA Trophy, you get your first Lufkin shirt, you go watch the Panthers play on Friday nights, like, you know,
being a little Panther.
Exactly. Like, you know, you're out there watching and you don't want to be, you know, Patrick Mahomes and all these guys playing on Sundays or like the guys playing on Saturdays. Your goal and your drive is to be one of these guys out there playing in front of you on Friday nights in that purple or white jersey. And, you know, just being a Lufkin Panther, that's, you know, that's everything to most kids. And I know the 3 sitting here, I know we didn't miss much Lufkin football growing up. So, you know, we got to be a part of it from a young age and see what it means. But Cordell, you know, you had a chance to put the jersey on a lot more than me and Spoon did, and you did a lot more than the jersey than we ever could have did. We drank a lot of water and took a bunch of time, but yeah, you know, you getting to come in and, you know, as a sophomore, you're playing on the defensive side of the ball for Lufkin, and then your junior year, you go to quarterback. You know, you dream nothing, like you said earlier, of being a Lufkin Panther. Can you talk a little bit tonight about, you know, these kids that, you know, about to go through off season, but about to have a chance in August to put that jersey on again, like what they should, you know, what this should mean to them as a program?
Oh, yeah, well, for me, my oldest brother, he was on the state championship team. So, you know, like I said, I've been a little Panther since before I can even remember. My second brother, or middle brother, he lost a game before the championship against South Lake Curl at Baylor. I was at that game. I was crying myself. I was a young kid, but I still remember heartbreak from the Hail Mary. Remember my mama jumping the gate, going down there, rushing to my brother. He was on the field crying. But just like I said earlier, man, once they realized that for most of these kids, this will be their last time playing football. So just going to off season with that on your mind that you might not have the next chance to play at the next level like you really dream of and want to. But also, if you do have that mindset that you want to play at the next level, just go in the off-season, work hard because you can reach and achieve anything you want to. So, but, man, putting on that Lufkin jersey meant everything to me. I bleed purple. I always bleed purple. I always roll Lufkin against anybody.
Yeah.
Just, man, it was a tough loss, especially for them seniors. I feel bad for them seniors because I remember my last game with that Lufkin on my chest. And I still talk about it to this day. Everybody still talk about the last time they had that Lufkin on their chest. So it definitely means a lot to be from Lufkin, man. You know, so it's definitely a tough loss today.
And you know, all you kids that, you know, played your last football game tonight, you know, one thing you can always look back on, if this is your last time ever stepping on a football field, you know, you got to do a lot of things that a lot of people would, you know, die to do almost, is play football in Lufkin, Texas. When you talk about Friday Night Lights and you talk about Texas high school football, you can't talk about it without putting Lufkin in it. And, you know, shout out to the fans of the community that traveled. Like, if you look, we walked in late, you know, we had to make some stops, and, you know, you're walking in and you're like, what side are we on? And then you see, like, oh, I know such and such, I know such and such, just walking in and, like, walking up, you look at the left side of the field, the home side, you know, they filled up the lower deck. They filled up the lower deck. Then you look to the right and, you know, it's just purple everywhere, like Lufkin fans everywhere. The band's fired up. You know, it's playoff football. It's cold outside. It's, you know, it's a Friday, and the whole town's there, the community's there. And, you know, that means so much if you're on that field playing because, you know, your town's behind you. And, you know, y'all didn't let us down. You know, it's football. It's part of it. You win some, you lose some. But, you know,
as Nancy said, there's only going to be one team that walks away happy.
That's just how it is. But like I was saying, you know, the kids that this is their last time playing, you know, this isn't it, you know. some of y'all going to play college ball. Some of you can go to college and have a chance to maybe come back and coach one day. And, football it's something that means a lot to us, but life is still going to go on. But you have to make the best of it while you have the opportunity. And I think you kids did nothing but do that. Shout out to my boy, Kevo Taylor. You're one of the first, you're the first Lufkin football player to come on the show. And, we enjoyed getting to watch you and talk to you over the season. Like, you went out like a dog. You did your job and you did everything you could. You left with nothing, left out there. You did everything you could do. And, you were a big part of the reason we had this playoff run. We put the ball in your hands and the coaches did a great job getting you the ball. And you did everything you could to do with it. And QT, we can't tell you enough. Thank you. You came into a position that you didn't think you were going to have to play this year, and you stepped up and you led us undefeated through district, led us to a first round playoff win, and second round didn't go our way, and it's okay. But
shout out QT, man.
Yeah.
People don't understand how hard it is to play the QB position for Lufkin. A football town. So big shout out to Quincy QT.
It's tough in 7th grade. I can say that, but
Did you get a win as a quarterback in 7th grade?
did I? No, I completed one pass though in 7th grade.
Well, you moved line.
Cordell was beating everybody good enough that I came in and what do they call 96 was definitely a pass play, and that right side receiver is running that in route, and I threw it. He should have been there, and I think it was who's colleague Kamari did not run the right route.
That was 7th grade?
Yep.
But that's pretty funny. But at the end of the day,
My boy Trey was QB DNA.
I was QB 2. There we go.
Number 11, right? What number was you?
You were not 11.
I can't remember.
You was definitely 11.
more like
I think I might have been
77.
I remember.
I wanted 15. Debo. Give it to him.
Hey, back to the show. I'm proud of you guys. It hurt.
It was a hell of a year.
It hurt. Like, that was one of the quietest car rides I've been in a lot of, few Lufkin, last 10 games as a Lufkin fan, we didn't talk much. We didn't play much music. I remember we left Galveston Ball. We listened to R. Kelly, Usher, Nelly, everything. And we were having a good time. And we did not do that tonight, but it's okay. It's on the basketball season. Our boys played Silsby today.
Yeah.
Got a big win against Silsby. I think they were number 2 in 4A or 3A. 4A basketball. That's big. But, one more time, great season. Shout out to the kids. Shout out to the coaches. It's time to get back to it. Football. Lufkin is a football town. And, we talked about that a lot on the way home. This town is not much without Lufkin Panther football. And it means a lot to us, obviously. It's 11-17 at night, and the first thing we did when we got home was like, let's do a podcast. Let's talk about Lufkin football. But, this town needed this playoff run. We needed to get back in the playoffs. We need to get back in the grooves of the things, we do. And these kids did it. Shout out to them. And, we're ready for next football season already. It's football season is, tickling away. We got a little college football left. And before we go, Cordell Rogers, Colorado, are they going to get in the playoffs?
Just go Buffs.
He's obviously a Colorado fan. Spoon, you think they get in the playoffs?
No.
He's been a Colorado hater since day
I
one.
think Kansas beats them this weekend.
Did Kansas get us?
Yeah.
I don't think that
Jalen
their
Daniels.
defense not enough for us.
Jalen Daniels is a lot on the other side of the ball.
Our defense pretty nice.
It's the front four is really good. That's been the biggest difference from year to year.
Yeah.
And I was afraid the offensive line wasn't going to hold up, but they have for sure pretty well. So
It's gonna be a good game.
it will be. It will be.
Yeah, but that's it for tonight. We thank you for tuning in, all 71 of y'all. If you're traveling back from New Caney, safe travels. But shout out to the kids. If y'all need anything, holler at us. The little we can do, we'll try our best.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsor, Zilker Belts. Use discount code PINES936. And always remember, go Pack.
Bleed purple.
LP.
LP.